بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Inshallah, in this video today, we'll be going over the correct pronunciation, the correct recitation of Surah Ikhlaas in accordance with the rules of Tajweed. We'll be looking at one ayah, one verse at a time. And whenever we encounter a tajweed rule, I will highlight the rule, define it, then show you how the rule is applied in recitation. So inshallah, let us begin with the basmala. The basmala in Arabic is read as Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. The first thing you want to pay attention to is the ba with a kasra. Any letter in Arabic that takes a kasra will have the e sound, the e sound. So just like the ba, the meme here has a kasra. You want to make sure that you have the e sound, just like in English. Bismillah. The lam here occurs in lafz jalala, the word Allah. In this case, it is light because it is preceded by a kasra in the meme. So the lam is light. Bismillahir-Rahman. The ha is light, but the ra is heavy. Okay. Now, by heavy and light, I'm really referring to tafkhim and tarqiq in Arabic. If a letter is recited with tafkhim, it is heavy and thick. If it is recited with tarqiq, we say it is light and thin. So all these words right here are light and thin. I show that with one line underneath. And all the letters that are heavy and thick, I will highlight with two lines underneath. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. The ma here has this dagger alif. Make sure to elongate that with two counts. Ni is light, ra is heavy. So notice how over here the ha is light, the ra is heavy. We go from light to heavy, light here to heavy. Make sure each letter is either light or heavy. The distinction has to be crystal clear if you want your recitation to be accurate and correct. Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Okay, let's start with the first ayah. Qul huwallahu ahad. Qaf is a heavy letter. It is read with tafkhim, but the lam sakina following it is light. So make sure you have that transition. Okay. Qul. Qaf is heavy, lam is light. Huwa, both are light. Now the lam in this lafzul jalala is actually heavy because it is preceded by a fatha right here on huwa. So make sure the lam is heavy. Hu here is light and thin, and then in ahad, these are all thin. Now one thing I want to point out is this hamza right here is a light letter, but you will hear many individuals making it heavy when they read it. So you will hear ahad. It's ahad, nice and thin. The dal here, takes a sukoon because we're stopping at the end of the ayah. It will have an echoing sound, which is called qalqala. So let's read this ayah one time, paying attention to these two heavy letters, but we don't want the thickness and heaviness of the qaf and the lam to spill over into nearby letters. That would be incorrect. So you want to read Qul huwallahu ahad. Qul huwallahu ahad. Ayah number 2. Allahu Samad. The Hamza is light, but the lam here is heavy because it is preceded by a fatha. Okay, just like over here. So the lam is heavy and the ha is light. So we go from light to heavy to light. Allahu Samad. Sad is a heavy letter. Lam is light. Dal is light with qalqala. Allahu Samad. Ayah number 3. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. The two lam sakinas are both read with izhar shafawi. You want to make the meme sakinas are both read with izhar. So you want to make the meme sakina very clear. Lam yalid. Again, the lam here takes a kasra. We want the e sound, not the ih sound. So if you read lam yalid, if you're reading lid, that is incorrect. The correct recitation is yalid. Remember the e sound. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. The waw here is a mud letter for elongation. Make sure you have u being twice as long, and the dal has qalqala. Lam yalid wa lam yulad. Two qalqalas actually, one here and one here. And then the last ayah, ayah number 4. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. The meme sakina is light and it's read with izhar or clarity. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ. Now we have something more interesting going on. We have a noon sakina, a noon with a sukoon, followed by a lam. Okay? Now the rule here is called idgham bila ghunna. Idgham bila ghunna, which means assimilation without any nasal sound. So it's as if you're reciting without the noon. Okay? You're dropping out the noon altogether and you're linking up the kaf into the lam with the shadda. Yakullahu, yakullahu. The ha actually has a elongation. You want to read this twice as long. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. Over here we have a waw taking a tanween, fatatain, and that's followed by a hamza. So the rule here is called izhar. You want to make sure the tanween is read very clearly with the un sound very clearly, without assimilating or without any nasal sound. Kufuwan ahad, ahad. Again, the hamza here is light and thin. The dal has qalqala. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. So let's read the entire surah one time. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Now if you want to combine ayahs number 1 and 2, you will have to add in a noon with a kasr underneath, because what's going on here is you have a tanween followed by a hamzatul wasl. So to connect between the two, you have to read it as ahadunillah, ahadunillahu samad. In this case, the lam will be light because it is preceded by a noon with a kasra. Right? In recitation, it's as if you have a noon with a kasra. So if you want to combine the first two ayahs, you will read قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ اللَّهُ الصَّمَدُ. And that's it. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching.